Okay, so we're going to learn a little Komarna on Parshas Beraishis. Komarna says, it brings the pasuk, Hashem said to the snake, because you did this, you are cursed. You're cursed. Okay. Yeah. So, why was the snake responsible? If a person sends someone to do an avera, the rule is ein shliach l'dvar avera.
That is in the fact that.
Okay, very nice. He didn't do it though. He didn't do the sin. The snake should not have been punished. What did he do? Okay, he said something. You should know. Divrei Rav, Divrei Talmud, Divrei Mishayim. What she doesn't know. There's a master and there's a student or a slave. Where you listen to the slave. What are you kidding? Guy, a multi-millionaire. He's your boss, right? He tells you, listen, don't take the car. You walk downstairs and the chauffeur's like, here, take the car. It's like, the boss guy just said, don't take the car. Ah, it's his car. Like, you nuts? So the chauffeur say, well, I did it. He took the car. I didn't even chauffeur around. He drove it away. He took it. I told him he could. Okay, he doesn't know you said not to. It's good timing usually. So Komarna says, yeah, but there's an exception. There's a couple exceptions actually, but there's an exception is Me'ilah. Me'ilah means misappropriation of holy things. That's an exception. So that's the problem. Everyone had Me'ilah, the snake did. So there is Shtech with our Me'ilah. When he tells someone else to misappropriate holy things, there is a Shlichus. There is a Shlichus. And, they explain what that means. Let's see if I remember that. The Rebbe says something very beautiful about that. It's in the Shlichus. What does it mean? Why is there a Shliach? Why is there a Shliach? Because we're all on a Shlichus. That's our purpose is a Shlichus. So we're not supposed to miss. We're on a Shlichus to pick things up. So you can't have Me'ilah. When you realize that you're on a Shlichus, so it takes things the opposite way. So when you realize that you're on a Shlichus and you're serving Hashem, you have a job here, you have a mission, your friend is also part of that mission in his own way. So then you have Achdus and Abbas Hashem. So really it's the opposite way. But he said when you misappropriate, you lose sight of that fact. This is hektish. How would you send someone to mess with hektish? So it's like, that's how he explains. So you have to know, there isn't, you can be a messenger, you can be culpable by sending a messenger to do Me'ilah. And each one added to the Me'ilah, so they're all culpable. That's how he explains. So that's what he told the snake. And he said to the woman, he said, you will have a lot of travails, and you'll give birth also with depression, with difficulty, right? So the Komarna says, you think this is talking about a woman? So the Wisha is Knesset for the Jewish people. The Jewish people. Hashem's talking to the Jewish people. It's also on some level, of course, talking to women too. But it's like, really, the message is to us. He said the Jewish people are going to have a very hard time. He said, but it's in a good way. I'm going to worry, when will I be Zoche to make an Achashur to Hashem? When will I be Zoche? When will I make Hashem happy? When will I do what I'm supposed to do? When will I be Zoche that my actions will be literally korbanos and perfect for Hashem, what Hashem wants? He said that some person says, when will my actions get to be the place of the office? So of course, like to say the pre-art says, you have to know, he said, people ask me why they're not able to daven with proper focus. Why can't they daven with proper focus? They want to daven. And I tell them, it's because of gaiva. What's the gaiva? He said, you are not happy with your avodah. You are not accepting and glad with the good you do. You're not okay with it. So that's gaiva. And even though it says, when will my actions be like the my service? That's true. So, but that's what you're supposed to strive for. You're not supposed to be unhappy with what you have and what you've done. That's what he says. He says, if you are, they throw you out of the Heichel HaMelech. How do they do that? They send you all these unpleasant thoughts, and you're suddenly can't focus, like, oh man, the davening went to pieces. That's really what it comes down to. So you have to be zocheh to have real be happy with what we're doing. It's very super duper important. And then to move on. But nevertheless, he said the person's supposed to strive for the highest places. And on the one hand, it's something which is a very, very beautiful thing. Right? Yeah. He says, and your pregnancy will be, you'll have hard times. He says this is the idea of a person has a yearning. Every good desire for Hashem creates things. It's like having a baby, as it were. A person's yearning, he's happy, creating all these beautiful, beautiful todas. And that considered one of the main things in this world is holy desire. Hashem says he made tznuas. He said, I can't explain it. The main thing of being a yid is holy desire. Just getting to waking up your desire. Like, I want to learn. I want to connect. I want to be who I'm supposed to be. I want to daven. You have to wake that up. Connect to that. Very, very, very important. It's the main thing of being a Jew. Right? Because our Toldos, the Toldos of Tzaddikim are the Meisman Tovim. He said, a person is going to be so yearning for Hashem. I want to make such a nachasruah for Hashem. He said, come on. It's almost in the bechin of etzef. He's like, he just wants because he's yearning. Because we know that Rutz is mechal, the whole group for the person wants. As Rustin says, it's why that on one hand, Rutz is free. You can want whatever you want. But when you really want with your whole heart, you're like, you just totally killed the whole goofness, the whole physicality is like completely transcended in a certain way. Just it's focus, hyper focus. If you're hyper focused on a good thing, the whole self is given over to that. So it's a tremendous thing. It's a tremendous koach. He says that Zerichai says that the lands are going to sprout coats with dardor, right? There's these thorns, thistles. It's going to be difficult. On a simple level, that means it's going to be difficult to work the land. On a deeper level, something else. On a deeper level, these are the neshamas the Erev Rav. Dealing with these Erev Rav is not a simple matter. Here, there are 7 things to make it difficult for us to learn. I'm just kidding, it's a street can, it's not sure if I can, but the Yidden doing good things. But excellent, so that's the neshamas that they switch around, the Reish and the Daled, right? From Echad, they make Acher of Moritza. Acher and Echad. They confuse things. This confusion is not a good confusion. Right? Lo tishtach haber kel the Acher, right? So they say they put Echad there. Chas v'shalom. No, they will not bow to Hashem. Chas v'shalom. Flip it around. They change Echad to Acher. They flip things around, the Daled and the Reish and the Daled. Yeah, we know that the Reish says a Daled represents a delis, it's a door. And Reish is rash, the Gemara says, it's destitute. You don't want to switch around. When there's a Bechina, right? You have this Bechina of the Echad, right? You have this Ach, and then Daled. Bechina of Acher is Ach, and then Reish. You don't want to be there. Reish, you want to flip it around. Something's empty, it's empty. Something's full, it's full. You have to know, you have to figure it out. Yeah. So Hashem made for Adam and his wife Tony Sor. Yep. Every child takes from this Bechina. Right? You have this beautiful good that every neshama takes from. Yeah, so the one hand